So within PinkNews, we've got 3 key areas of focus when it comes to revenue growth. The first being direct revenue, the second being indirect revenue, and the third being the US growth. So indirect revenue is our platform revenue, social platforms being very important with that. In particular, Snapchat, we have over 80 shows on Snapchat, which are, are fantastic, lots of engagement, people going back to those handles all of the time. We've also got the direct revenue where branded content falls into. Branded content is a real key focus for us. And I think because of PinkNews being community-led and obviously LGBTQ plus focused, the interesting thing about PinkNews to where I've worked in the past is that actually we don't need hundreds of advertisers. We can't. Actually, we're really focused on 30 to 40 key advertisers that support the community, that play into that space, that want to work with us on an always-on basis, that aren't just there for Pride, but are there all year round and supporting the community and are real allies for the community, and with PinkNews doing that in a really authentic way. And then the US, a lot of our audience is US based. So we work with a lot of partners in America to monetize that inventory and make sure that we're growing that in the best way possible. So branded content is a brilliant form of advertising for brands. And the reason why it works so well is because it's obviously integrated within our editorial space. So we work with brands, our editorial team will work with brands to come up with what works for our users. Our editorial team and our sales team to an extent understand our users more than anyone else. Because of that, we know what resonates, we know what works. And so when we work together on branded content pieces, it's going to resonate and it's going to land and it's going to feel really at one, if you like, with our editorial coverage. And I think that's what tends to work well, that's what drives our ROI, that's what works, that's why people come back to us and that's why people want to continue working with us on a regular basis. We want to do different things, we want to create video, we want to be able to work with brands on an always-on basis so they can really show up for the LGBTQ plus community and get it right.